Hey yo, I'm Basho. I grew up in Albania. The city's called Pogradec. I moved to America when I was 9 years old. And I do remember one of the things that I have a very vivid memory of is my dad pulled out a map. He said, this is where we're going. And obviously he didn't speak English. And so he said Ohio, but he pronounced it like in Albanian, he's like Ohio. It's like, this is where we're going. He pointed to Cleveland, Ohio. It was all kind of surreal, but of course, for me as a child, I don't think I comprehended all of it. The sacrifice that my parents had to make, even to this day, you know, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I'd be brave enough to just uproot everything and move here, but you know, they did it for us. So previous to joining AO, I worked in, it was always sales roles. So initially when I got out of college, I was a supply chain management, it was on my degree. I transitioned to my first ever job, which was 100% salary. At that point, Mario was starting to take off. And the reason why I decided to jump in was because I saw Mario's success. And I've always had faith in my abilities. So one thing about me, and I'll say this to every single person, is that I will outwork you. I can guarantee you I'm going to outwork you. And that's something that was instilled in me through my parents. So one day, I just decided to take the leap of faith and join AIL with Mario, and it's, you know, since then it's been the best decision I've ever made.
Gold for the fourth time is Basho.
When I realized like this is it for me, I remember it so well, was actually in Cancun. So we were on the trip, you know, on the company trip, and of course you have to qualify for it. And it was the first time I realized how much AO really cares for us. I was surrounded by the people that I love the most, by my family, on a business trip, and we had an incredible time. I realized at that moment, like, I have to make this work. Not I have to, I'm going to make this work. We have every resource possible to succeed. And I remember just coming back, I had this drive. I had this desire to just kill the game. And so that's when everything clicked for me. So since joining, you know, AO, my experience has been amazing. It seems like it's getting better and better. We have the best resources at hand. Every time you think it's great, AO finds a way to make it even better. It's honestly, it's so incredible and it's so motivating. And this is something that as long as you work very hard, you're going to get there. And it's just one of those things that, going back to what we said earlier, now we have the best resources at AO. We have the best technology at AO. We kind of have the best of every facet of the business at AO, the recipe for success. So it's just a matter of putting in the effort. And I know what I'm capable of, and I have very big goals, very big dreams for myself. And I'm surrounded by my best friends and family all while at the same time. So those are the two main things that I'm most excited for.